KillDisk Industrial is distributed as a software package with two main components, the software DVD and the USB license key. The DVD contains all of the installation files for configuring the software for a Windows or Linux machine. The instructions for installing the software for either of these systems are on the back of the box. Once the software is installed, make sure that the USB license key is plugged into the computer at all times. Otherwise, the software will not even be able to boot. Once you first launch the application, there will be a general disk bay layout generated for you. This layout is your interface to the disks connected to your workstation. You may change how this looks like in the Disk Bay's Layout tab. Access it by selecting Windows, Disk Bay's Layout. The layout is changed by manipulating rows and bays. Just create as many rows as you'd like to represent with your system and populate each row with the correct number of bays. So for this example, I'm going to erase this automatically generated layout and create a layout with 3 rows with 5 bays each. Once you're satisfied, click Save Layout. This is important, otherwise the layout will not be reflected in the Disk Explorer. These layouts may be saved and imported. Once your layout is configured, you'll need to assign ports to each of the bays displayed. Double-click on the port column and a list of available ports will appear in the drop-down list. Select the adequate ports for each of the bays. Once this is done, your KillDisk Industrial system is configured to erase connected devices. Bays can be grouped into batches for examination, erasure, and cloning. Just select the disks you'd like to batch together and use the Assign function in the context menu. Now you may perform batch operations on this group of disks. In this case, we'd like to examine and erase this batch to the US DoD 5220.22-M standards. We choose Erase Batch, adjust any preferences, and add any comments we'd like to show in the certificate. The disks in the batch may appear on one report or have individual reports for them. In this case, we'll keep them all in one report. Once we're satisfied, we can launch the operation. Another feature you may want to take advantage of is to set bays to automatically erase disks inserted into them. In the Layout window, select the bay you'd like to run in automatic mode, and in the context toolbar at the top, click Auto Erase. Now, any disk connected to that bay will automatically be erased.